Hello teachers, and welcome to this video on how to use Tinkercad, a free online tool that allows teachers and students to create 3D designs, build electronic circuits, and explore coding through hands-on projects. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to navigate the platform, create a classroom, and guide your learners through simple and practical STEAM-related activities. Let's get into it. First of all, for you to access Tinkercad, you are going to open your web browser and enter www.tinkercad.com, and once you do that, you're going to log in or sign up. If you already have an account, you're going to have to log in, but if you don't, you're going to sign up. So we are going to this menu bar over here and scroll and then enter sign up if you do not have an account, or log in. I do have an account, so I'm just going to log in. And now a quick note: if you are a teacher, and I know you're a teacher, you're going to have to use an educator's account. You're going to have to indicate in your account that you're a teacher. Otherwise, you won't be able to create a class. And just like that, we are logged in. Now that we are logged in, let's take a quick tour of the dashboard. So on the dashboard, you are going to see 3D designs, you are going to see circuits, you are going to see code blocks. So all of these we can create using Tinkercad. And then also we have our toolbar where you have home, that gives you access to the home page. We have classes, that gives you access to your classes. So as a teacher, you can create a class and add students to your class, and then you can start work. Then designs, I haven't created any designs here. So then collections, so since I haven't created any collections yet, I do not have any. Then my favorite part is the tutorials and challenges. So I haven't joined any challenges. So Tinkercad allows you to join challenges and work with other people, which I think is really cool. Okay, now to create a classroom, all you are going to have to do is tap classes over here, and you can go ahead and then create a new Tinkercad class. So you are going to enter your classroom details and go ahead and create. Now that we have created our classroom, we can add students. Now we can add them either by copying the share link and sending to the various students so that they can join, or adding student seats. So over here, you are going to agree to the data and privacy terms, and you go ahead and then add the seats. So over here, it shows that you can add individually or add in both. To add students individually, you are going to enter their name and the login code, which the student can use to sign in. And just like that, you would have added the student. You can also add in bulk by typing or copying and pasting a list of students, and then that way you would know who is who. Or you can copy the invite link and send to your students. So to do that, you just copy the link over here, copy, and then share on whatever platform you want to share it to. You can also add co-teachers by tapping co-teachers here and copying the invite link and sending to them. To create a 3D design, you are going to tap this box over here that has a plus sign and says create your first 3D design. Okay, it gives you a disclaimer if you're using a small screen, so I'm going to proceed anyway. Then our work plane is going to show over here. So how do you create a 3D design? There are various shapes over here which you can use. It says here more shapes, so whatever you want, you just select the shape you want. So I'm going to select a pyramid. You just drag and drop onto the work plane. Now you can resize it by dragging this white boxes to your preferred size. Now the fun thing about it is that you can choose if you want it to be a solid or have a hole in it. So this is it. So I want it to be a solid tone. And you can also customize which color you want it to be. I'm still going to go with the color yellow. So basically, anything you want to do, any shape you want to create, you just select it, drag and drop onto the work plane, customize it to your preferred size, color. You can even adjust the roundness of it and all of that. So once you explore the tool, you'd find that out. So say you want to add the text, you are going to tap text over here and hold it, drag and drop onto the workspace and place it the way you want. So I'm going to maintain this. Now you can edit the text because you do not want to say text. I don't think you do. So you do that by tapping properties and then tapping the text box over here and entering your preferred text. So let's go with road and done. Okay, now that we have done that, what I want you to know about this is you can create anything, any 3D shape which you want to create. So now that you have done that, you can go ahead and select the entire thing, and to export you are just going to tap the menu bar at the top right corner and export. So you can actually export it to your 3D printer to 3D print it for you, which I think is very, very cool. So I'm just going to download this by copying the link, and there you have it. You can also send it to your 3D printer to print it for you. And yes, that's how to create a 3D shape with Tinkercad. Okay, to create a circuit, you are going to go back to the home page, scroll down, and you are going to go through the same process. So you are going to tap create your first circuit design, and you are going to have your working space on your left side. Now on the right side, you are going to have all the circuit components you are going to need. So you go through the same process you did with the 3D designing. You just select whatever component you want to use. So let's try an LED, and so you can name it, you can add a color, then you can select battery 2. So you can create a circuit using this, and you can teach your students how to create a circuit. Now after you have arranged your circuit, if you wanted to simulate, you just tap start simulation at the right top side of your screen, and it is going to work out. So that's pretty much how you do it. Same thing applies to the coding aspect. You are just going to go back home, scroll down, and tap your first code blocks design, and then you are going to see your work plane. This time the work plane is going to be on the right, and the shapes you need, everything else you need, is going to be at the left side, and you can select any of them and create whatever you want to create. I hope that you have learned something, and then you are going to try Tinkercad. Thanks for watching and happy teaching.